you're going to make low or high? Yeah, I wanted a high, but I'm not necessarily sure I wanted that high. Okay. If anyone's already listening to this, well, who can blame me? Yeah. Hi, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a long time to get ready here. I'm not going to be able to read the lyrics. Well, let's hope so. Let's move here. So, hi, how you doing? My name is Paul Murphy. And I just like to say, my guitar strap is in the wrong place. It might be a bit dangerous as we go through. My latest book has just been delivered. My latest lyric anthology is called War and Harvest. This is a hardback edition, as you can tell. This is almost entirely, well, you can only put 550 pages in an Amazon hardback. That only literally arrived a few minutes ago. This is all the songs that I wrote in the month of March. To go with Purification, which was all the songs that I wrote in February. And, well, all the others I've been writing over the last 45 years, but this is the last ever Paul Murphy book, and it's available on Amazon. And if you'd like to go and buy one, then all the royalties go to my beautiful children up there. And this is the last song in there, because it's the last song I ever wrote. And now, having already done the introduction, no matter what happens, I've got to get through to the end of the song. Haven't played in a while, so and haven't tuned for even longer, but I don't mind that, because if you're a long-term viewer, you'll know that I just like weird tunings. So, fine little jokes. So as long as they're not too far out, I can find some enjoyment in them. This is called Journey's End. Guess what it's about? This is 10 pages long, okay, so I've got lyrics plastered up everywhere, so forgive me if I have to wander away from the microphone. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Such a short time from the end to the beginning. Always fighting, seldom winning. Friends were few and so far between. At the lowest times none were seen. When I stumbled, I always fell. If I shared a secret, oh, they guaranteed to tell. No matter what I gave, no thanks they'd send. Where are they now? At journey's end. Both parents left before I was birthed. They bequeathed me a scorched earth. They left a noted red walk alone. For all our sins you can atone. Family lines were drawn so vague. Half were famine, half were plague. No guiding advice did they extend. From my first breath to journey's end. Battles raged inside and out. Self-afflictions were born from doubt. All
tongues dripped hate, never kindness, violent seas and minds of blindness, jackals crouching in every corner, their whereabouts known, but none would warn you. They would smile as your soul they'd rend, only bones were left come journey's end. Even to this day they say they never saw a thing. What a hymn they all did sing. Scholastic mentors began the list. They would teach you with clenched fist the alleged safe halls of academia had a side seldom see me. A message clear, you'll never contend, from step one through to journey's end. As society's doors did open wide, say now 'tis time to step inside, and from this instant remember clear, we will brook no individuals here. Take your number and stand in line. When we beat and cheat you, say it's fine. We will break you in ways that don't mend, a living death until journey's end. I kept the law, what fool, oh what fool I. Two thieves will always have an alibi, while a lone victim proclaims in vain. There is no justice in a land of shame. Those in power abuse the worst. The lack of closure is the enduring curse. There's a rock fall behind each bend. There's no escape routes at journey's end. The myth of love, I believed its tale, was any fruit e'er so stale. Every princess became an evil queen, with more malevolence than your thoughts could glean. Fidelity was a one-way street. They sought purses full, not kisses sweet. Some were clandestine, some didn't bother to pretend. My heart died long before journey's end. Futile days, each and every one. Was it better had they ne'er begun? Happiness hours were most fleeting compared to years devoid of feeling. No holy book was written true. hey and pray, that's all we've got for you. Lies and broken promises, a stagnant blend. I've worn its perfume through to journey's end. My thoughts were stolen, as were my dreams, replaced with nightmares and blood-red streams. My generosity shamelessly milked by false smile visitors and their ilk. Some held out hands wide-eyed and tremble-lipped, please. Others with iron bars across my knees. More evil have I known than you could comprehend. Oh, that it ceases at journey's end. Words were my companions from then till now. An escape from the horrors did they allow. They treated me well for so many years. They brought me laughter and dried many tears. But I must leave them all behind, for my flesh is weak now and I'm out of time. No more sorrow will I know again. At last, my journey's end. Thank you if you made it all the way through here. I didn't think I was going to at one point. And if I can just, again, shamelessly point to, where did I put it? Is it behind me? It must be, it's not over there. I have leg braces on, you see, so I have a very small amount of peripheral movement, because then I just become a redwood on a tree. So my latest lyric anthology is called War and Harvest. It's available on Amazon. And if you, there goes the jewel, folks. And if you would be kind enough to spare a few minutes to go to Amazon, type in my name in books. You'd need to type in, because I'm quite low down the food chain. So if you type in Paul Murphy War and Harvest, or Paul Murphy Doorways, Paul Murphy Purification, Paul Murphy Songs Without Music, trying to think of the name, Malice, Through Looking Glass. I'm trying to think of the shorter names, Crystal Heart, I know is up there, collection of love songs, Paul Murphy Horizons. Then that will bring up a link. So if you find one of my books, then you can click on my name and it will bring up all 51. They're not all lyric anthologies, although having written 1,800 songs, a large proportion are. It was a busy month. So I've done those for 43 years, you know, so it doesn't too bad. I mean, if you think that's just a month, the paperback version of that one is 668 pages. It's the same words in it, but it's
They always have photos of the handwritten lyrics and art cards, some of the YouTube cards that you can see perhaps flicking behind me, cue cards and everything. Even though it's been 1987 was the last time I had a vinyl record out, a 4-track vinyl single, Where the Hard Wind Blows. But I still, a lifelong habit of writing a song and designing a little artwork for it. There's comedy books and children's books, and I'm in the end stage of motor neuron disease, as you can see if you visit my Patreon channel, which is very uncomfortable reading because that films the illness. I can only make these videos when I'm a bit perkier, but it's, you know, there's not much left of me now. Trying to find a body underneath my clothes is pretty nigh impossible now. But why am I smiling? Because what's the alternative? The disease ain't going to slow down if I'm happy or sad, so I may as well at least go na to it, you know, and try and be as smiling, positive as I can. All I have left is music, and even that's been taken away from me. But where was I going with this? Yeah, my promoting my book is not for myself. I have 2 amazingly beautiful children who you can see behind me. I'm quite certain if I could turn the cameras around, you should see how many pictures of them are in these 3 walls here. It's like a diorama, Roman arena, you know, kind of thing. Throw the Murphy to the lions. The lions say they don't want him. Oh, okay. Better let him go then. Why don't they want him? Well, they say he keeps singing to them and they just turn and run back to the jungle. What was I on about? I was on about 20 a day. Yeah, all the royalties go to my beautiful children who are... My daughter's just turned 11 as I'm doing this, and my son is 12 and a half, and it's not a good age to lose a father, so I'm trying to do these things so just so they can get some royalties and a little bit of money later on. Amazon make far more money off of my books than I do, by the way. I mean, you can donate to them as well by the PayPal link. I don't like to do it that way, you know. So I always like to give people something. In this case, for nothing. He sang to us for nothing, and we still paid too much. Bless you. Now, if you all turn away from your screens, please, because I've got to try and walk to the cameras, and as you probably noticed from the wobbling, I'm down to 1 half decent leg now.